Head coach interviews. So as of now, Jim Caldwell interviewed yesterday. If you don't know who Jim Caldwell is, if you're watching on YouTube, it's the coach right there with the Lions gear on. His record is 179 wins and 109 losses. So out of all the candidates, he has the most experience. And also, if y'all don't even know, he coached the Colts back when the Colts went to the Super Bowl against the Saints and lost. And also, think about this: when the Lions fired him, that was the last time they was relevant before now. Think about how long ago that was. That was back when they had Megatron and Matthew Stafford together. And that's going to lead me into what I'm going to talk about Steve Wilks in a second. Steve Wilks, interviews today, record 9-19, but 6-6 with us. So as I was just saying about Jim Caldwell, man, and this one I'm going to say, the Lions in their head was probably like, man, we too much mediocrity right now. Like, we're not getting over the hump. So we're going to fire this guy and try to find somebody else who can get us over that hump. But the thing is, that set him back. And that leads me into Steve Wilks, like I was stating. Sometimes going away from what has already been set will set you back even more. Which is kind of what David Tepper already did with Matt Rule after firing Ron Rivera. You went backwards. Now, obviously, you got to take risks in order to succeed in this world anyway, and in life in general, in anything. You got to take risks. Now, I know a lot of y'all going to be like, man, that was not an educated risk because I knew Matt Rule was going to be good. For people like me who don't watch college football, how the hell am I supposed to know? And no, don't say listen to me. How are we supposed to know? We can't tell the future. The good thing is we have a chance to get it right this time, man. So like I said, that's why for me personally, I say stick with Steve Wilks. He's built a culture. People respect him. The fan base is back. Everything seems like it's great right now. Keep him. Which honestly feels like I told you earlier. That's what I feel like after listening to that Scott Fitterer interview, what Scott Fitterer wants to do. And what David Tepper wants to do. Because he kept saying, I don't want to give too much away. But he always says that for every answer. But every time I hear that, I know something up his sleeve. Same thing what he said about Deontay Foreman and Bradley Bozeman. Then we got Frank Wright, who was the head coach for the Indianapolis Colts before they hired Jeff Saturday to replace him as interim. And also, he was the guy who helped Carson Wentz turn into the MVP candidate in 2017 before he got injured and they went on to win the Super Bowl. His interview is to be determined. We don't know just yet. But his record is 40-33-1. And also keep in mind, Scott Fitterer also just said the list is not going to be that big, but he don't want to give too much away. It's going to be a small list. So this is small already. So I wonder how much bigger it could possibly get. Let me know what y'all think how big the list is going to be. I don't think it's going to be that big. I think I probably at the most 7, I think. But I don't know who the other 7, I don't know who the other 4 are going to be. But also keep this in mind also, y'all. And I said this on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter, man. Follow me. I be putting out a lot of stuff on there that I feel like I don't need to put it in the video. And vice versa. I put stuff over here in the video that I feel like it's too long to put on Twitter. If you know you already want to hire Steve Wilks, bring in people that you know will be a good OC for him. Or that he would even want as an OC. For example, Lovie Smith just got fired from the Houston Texans. Similar to how Steve Wilks was with the Arizona Cardinals. Wasn't given a chance knowing that the team was some booty. Shoot, what if Frank Reich wants to be an OC and not a head coach this time? Then that was a great move right there. That's the way you can cheat. Bring him in. See what their philosophy is. See what they think. See if they can be a great fit along with y'all. And now you just fill up your whole basically offensive squad right there already. And now you know where you got to go with quarterback and whatnot. So that's my opinion on the head coaches right there, man. I want Steve Wilkes. I want him.